So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Eagle English. Yesterday I have left some things. Now I am going to the increase that topic which I have left yesterday. Okay. So yesterday I have completed this, tenses. What is the tense and what is the kinds of the tense, type of the sentence. Yesterday I have told that's the sentence, or you can say tense, categorized in three form. Three form: first is the present, second is the past, and third is the future. If we try to the in the chronological system, then it will be the first will be the past, second will be the present, and the further topic will be the future. So last classes I have discussed these are things. Now I am moving to the next scenario, that is the just explanation whatever I have taught you yesterday. So these things I am going to describe. If related to last classes you have any type of queries, any doubts, then you can comment and throw your comment. You can send me your doubts and I will try to the give solution. Actually many are questioning, many have questioned that the why are you teaching you these things, because these are the basic. By through from childhood I have read it, but yesterday I just like told I told you that's these are the very basic things. Every person know about these things, but they have not know uses of these things. And also yesterday I have described that the practical practical discussion and practical uses are the very necessary to the improving these are things. So some topics, or you can say some elements, are very necessary to the increase your enhance. So I am going to the move that topic which are very interesting, and now I will not go will very rarely, but deep, I will not go in the depth, but orally I will teach you whatever you need to know, and I will explain the orally, not I will go on the, you can say I will not go in the depth. Also no need to go in the depth, no need to go, just you should need to the familiarize these things and to the experience, or you can say exercise is very important to you. And some friends, or you can say some my personal friends told me that these are things know everything, every person know about these are things, so why are you teaching you? Just in the when I started the first lecture, then in the first lecture I have told you that I will go with basic concept. I will increase your basic concept. After then, when you complete your basic, then I will touch the advanced level. In the touching process of the advanced level, I will teach you, and also not only teach, I will give you some important topics, and also I will explain in the practical way. Practical way, every person have knowledge of these things, but they don't know about the practical. And if we know it, we know anything in the practical language, then no need to the repetition, no need to the more explanation, and no need to the you revise it. No, just if you have any type of practical language, any practical experience, it will be help to you. And also I have started from a story. Now I am moving to that story, and the conclusion of that story I will tell you. In the when the any student, or you can say any born in the foreign country, they don't know anything. Also these process, or you can say these concept are applying in our country, not only the foreign country. No, these process are applicable in the our country. How when the one baby born in the other country, and other country, then in the childhood they don't know anything, what is this, what is this, what is this. But when we gradually taught you and try to the say of the dad, mom, dad, and when we forced to say something, that's then they have tried to the speak. And when this this practice, or you can say this attempt is clearly little bit go strong. When we indicate something, then they put a hint that it is the right. When we say anything, a baby, that's a, oh my baby, so he memorized that's right. That's also he gets some hint that he is telling me or he is saying me, so just observation increase to the just indication, and through the indicator, you in the induction, through the induction we will try to the each and everything, so if I take example of the any childhood, or you can say baby, but these topics are not like a baby, and also I will not teach you like a baby. Just I am giving to you just your understanding, I want to make you, or I want to build your understanding. Without understanding, like other teacher have told each many things, also I will teach each and everything, but you will not get it, so my intention is generally that's the grammatical things, every person know about these things, but they don't know the uses of these things. And experience is very important. Exercise, if you will not do any exercise related to this, then you will not get it. It is a simply, you can think about this, you can observe about this, I am saying just very clearly, it is a very clear. If you will not do practice, not only this applicable on this process learning, English learning, anything, if you not giving any revision, if you are not repeating anything, then you will not keep in your mind. To keeping in your mind need to the many time to show, many time to see, and many time to observe, and try to the practical way. If I will teach you in 1 days, then it will not possible. If you think that I will tell you, then you will not know. It is not it is not possible. Possibilities where are you able to the observation and also try to the experience just more than more, more than time, like you can say many times, so you will learn. I have no any medicine, I have no any drugs which I can give you to you, after one lecture you will speak English. No, I have nothing anything related to this. Only your struggle and only your practice, and only your intention can be make build this. Your intention can make like this, not me. I will give you just I can give some indicate you, I can give you some markable things, but I will not do everything. If you will not work on you, then how it will be possible? It is the very essentially for you. Yesterday I have told many things. So these are the some tasks. If you have task and you are able to this get your task, it means you are sincere related to these things, or you can say related about, you are sincere about this. So without wasting any time, I am moving the just nothing, only the present. I will clearly said yesterday, I want to clarify now. I want to clarify now. That's the only, if I will do work, then it will be not happen. Until unless you will not work, until unless you will not work, then it will be not possible. If you work very clearly, very carefully, then it will be gradually happen. In the process learning, you can face some problems, some troubles, you can face some problems, but don't worry, I am here. I will give you some problems which are the very common. I will just found out that, or you can say I will clear that problems which are very necessary to the beginner. These problem are facing is very necessary. If you don't facing this problem, it means you are very completed, or you can say you are some little bit advanced. But if you are facing problems, and he have two results, you can say constantly have two results. First can be negative and second can be positive. If you are getting some problems, so this problems exhibition something positive. But if you are not getting some, if you are not facing some problems, it means you are going toward negative. But it is not necessary that you are going toward negative, and also it is not necessary to you are going to the positive, but possibilities two, only two, but it is not necessary, so I am moving to the next scenario, that is the not next but yesterday whatever I have written, that I am going to describe that things which are very essential for you, and after then I am going to do, I will explain only one thing. It is not much things, only one topic I will clear. I will clarify the topics, and also some problems I will, and also I will give you some dictate you. I will dictate to you, but after then little bit I am going to the just math topics which are very sincere, and also the this is the very hot potato. Hot potato means not just a warm potato, no. Hot potato means just now running, very clearly running. So UP police, I have you heard it about this here, that the UP police are training now, and little bit I will try to the go the topic some little bit come, on the topic of the math. Yesterday I will try to the give you something, related to math, and gradually I will try to the little bit come in the your GS form, and I cannot say necessary, but a little bit can be possible, so what is the present? My lecture is going too long, but don't worry, just I will keep it, if you have any type of queries you can leave it. No, you can leave it. You should need to leave, because in the lecture you cannot discuss, and but don't worry, if I am clear anything, that's no problem, also you will clear. If I not clear in anything, that's how can we you clear, so it is the main problem. I am searching my marker, but now I am not able to found this, but sorry. Can you wait little bit? Shortly, I am going to take a shortly break. Okay. After then I will come. So your break finished. Okay. Now I am on my ambition. Get it? So many students have the some queries, I know, and also they are thinking that's the why are you teaching these are things very basic, so what is an essential for you? No, but it will be going to be essential for you. Why it is going to the essential? Because the sentence role is very core area. The core area is the sentence of English. Very core area. Very, I am very sure that it is the very whatever I am saying, it is the very essential. It is the just, you cannot avoid this. Because if you will avoid it, it will be, your foundation will be little bit bruth. If you can say nexty, so it can be nexty. So what is the topic is the pronoun. Yesterday I think, sorry, pronoun I am using the word, but it is not. It is a just present tense. What is the present tense and which type of the present tense, and you can say which formula is necessary to the, actually if you are going to the in Hindi medium, just you will found out that the firstly we need to the definition of the pronoun. After then pronoun, firstly you should need to the definition of the present tense. How can we found out that this is the present tense, or you can, but I will not give you any definition related to this, or you can say about this, but just I will give you some practical definition. It means you will not only memorize the just these things, only you will able to the understandable. If you will not understand these things, then how can will you practical way? How can you use the practical way? And if you don't able to the use of the practical way, then it means how will you increase your enhance, or how can you increase, or how can you enhance yourself? So it will be very essential. So what is the present? Present is nothing. Yesterday I have told something little bit definition of this word. Now I am that things same Same that thing I am going to telling now, whatever I have told yesterday, So what is the present is nothing. Present is the that time which are running now. Now I am teaching, it means it is the just present. Now if you are studying, if you are now reading, it means you are doing something in the present. And before the explanation these things, before the next lecture, or you can say ego this lecture, many lecture ago I have told you, I have teach you 4 elements. How can we found out the subject, how can we found out the helping verb, how can we found out the object, how can we found out the main verb, and after then the uses of these things is very important. What is the role of the sentences, what is the role of the subject in the sentence, what is the role of main verb in the sentence, what is the role of helping verb in the sentence, and what is the role of the object in the sentence. So 4 things you will get essentially in the any sentence, but only 4 sentence is not enough, or you can say 4 element is not sufficient to learn English. You need to the some adverb, you need to the some preposition, you need to the some conjunctions, you need to the some what you need to the some verbs. So these are things necessary for you. Also these are things included like transformation, after then synthesis, syntax, or you can say active passive, direct indirect. These things are not only the grammatical things, these are also applicable in our life, you can say running life. Now I will say that the any example I can attend, I can take any example. That's if anywhere third person is talking and there are no any, they have just 2 person, there are no present of there are no present the third person, then what will the sentence, what will be they use the sentence for the third person, and what will say about the third person, and which conjunctions or which elements are very essential, to the third person uses. So these are the very important, no. And also you have heard about the active and passive voice, so active passive is very essential. Little bit I will merge, I will quote those things, which are very important. But don't worry, just I will explain only one thing. What is it? That is the present. I will not explain adversary verb, luxury verb, ex luxury verb, and also I will not including that things whatever I have told you. Like I will not explain now preposition. I will not explain of the syntax. I will not explain. I am not going to the explain of the synthesis. I am not going to the explain of the direct and indirect. I am not going to the explain of the active and passive. I will not going to the explain of the adverb. Just I will give you a formal structure of the present tense. After then, when will you complete your sentence? Then I will tell you which word where will be able to use, and why these are will useful, usual, very usual. So these are the very essential things. Just I am teaching you these things only to familiarize and just on the formal. When before starting anything, we should need to give the structure. And when will we work on that structure to complete, we attend many topics, or also we will use many topics. These are the very essential, So what is the present? Present is nothing. Present means just running time, whatever is happening, or you can say whatever is occurring around you, surrounded you, that which we can visible now, present time. You can say now I can see the board, this is the visual for me, and I can write now, I can the written things are visible for me, just whatever I am want to do, and whatever I can see now, that's called the present. And what is the activity now? What is the just whatever we are going to the action, what can be action now, that's called it the present tense. You can not say present tense, you say just present time to understand these topics. So what is just like I am standing here, it means now I am present. Or also that's the present means visible. Present means already presented, or presence, you can say already have that things which we are taking, or which we are going to do something. So present is nothing. Sentence is not a rocket science, and also the definition of the sentence is not a rocket science. Just you should need to the practical understanding. No need to anything. No need to make note. No need to just revise it, because you are already know about these are things. But just you need to the just practical way. So what is the practical way? I have explained it, right? So which time is running now, that's called the present time. Okay. In the present time have the many the present time categorized in the many times. You cannot say that's now I am reading. If today means 24-hour day. Today means a day have 24 hour. You can get it. They have 24 hour. If you have completed your 1 hour, remainder 3 hour. If you have completed your 2 hour, remainder 2 hour 22. If you have completed your 3 hour, it means remainder time is the 20 hour. If you use your 24 hour, it means whatever you have done activity in 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and we are just looking in the after going to this hour, that's these if these things have passed, but how can we say it is the present? Some have conditions to present explanation. How? That if now I have given example, I have given the explanation of the present tense, present time, that's the which time is running now, that's we call it the present time. But the before completing of the 20 hour, then 23 hour I have spent. 23 hour I have spent. Now running the only the last hour, that is the 24. So to the 24, to the 24, 23 will be the spended time. How can we say? It means 24 is the present and the last, these are the past, but no. But now these are the activity in today. Then how can it be possible? So to present explanation, or you can say the time of the present categorized in four categories. The present time categorized in fourth step. You can say fourth subtime. What is the subtime? Present indefinite tense, indefinite tense. Okay. Second is the present continuous tense. Third is the present perfect tense. And fourth is the present perfect continuous. What is the present perfect continuous? These are the categorization of the present time. Our present time have divided in, or you can say our present time divided into fourth subtime. Fourth subtime. How it will be possible? You can say that's brother, you have given example, you have you have explained the present tense, that's the which are the time running now, that's called the present. But they have, how can we four type time will be running, how can we running time in four step. So don't worry, I am here. Okay, how it will be possible, now I'm going to the describe. That's already I have given example of 24 hour, you can say day, a day, you can say 2 day, so that's the that's activity which are happen generally, just no need to the specialization, no need to specific activity. That's, just you can see example like eating. You every person have eat today, anytime, not anytime, but every day, people eat. So journal activity call it the indefinite, journal activity. Indefinite means no any specific activities, right? So that's called the present activity. Like we take our breakfast, we take our lunch, we take our dinner. So it is the journal, no any specific criteria for these things, and you can say just like a study, regular you are doing a study, so it means just nothing very specific, the that time, that time is not, that's activity which are not very specific to the whole days or to you, to me, anything, so that's called the present indefinite. Okay, and the present continuous, what is the present continuous means just running, that's activity just happening now. Like I am teaching, so this is the my continuous, I am teaching you before last 15 minutes, right? So the last 15 minutes and now presenting time is the continuous, because I am doing regular now, so my activities is my activity is continue. So that's called the present continuous. Present perfect time, what is the present perfect? Present perfect, that's which we have little bit, just completed, like I have underlined this, it means I have done this. So what this will be the present perfect, this will be go in the present tense. Now I am teaching last 15 minutes, that will be go in the under of present continuous. And journal activities, like I am attending the regular classes, that is the by it is the very general for me, no have any specific. So this call it the indefinite. Okay, and the present perfect, or you last is the present perfect continuous. Now you can say just whatever just we have little bit completed, but not pure, absolutely completed. How I am I am attending the classes, I have attended classes last for 15 minutes, or you can say 20 minutes, but not now I am running for this topic. So it will be the what? It will be the present perfect continuous. I have started my topic last 20 minutes, or you can say before 20 minutes, but I am discussing on that topic. This call it the present perfect continuous, and it is not applicable now. It can be the day, in the day form, in the sun form. Sun means just year, year, or you can say month form, month, or you can say clock form. Clock means 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So it can be clock form, so whatever the measure of the timing, that can be do, that can be it. Okay, so have you get it? Present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, or present perfect continuous, First, present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Okay, get it? Now I have explained the about these things. No? Okay? And you can say, how can we found out that? You can see, just in the practical language we have understood, but written form, in the written form, how can we found out that this is the present, this is the perfect, this is the perfect continuous, so how can we identify, you can say, how can we found out in the written form? Like, I am giving you, I am going to the, clear these things, clearing these things. Okay, so what is the, question is, how can we found, or you can say, how can we find out that this is the that time, you can say that tense, like present perfect continuous, and this is the that, so with example I will try to the explain, and I will try to the understand. Okay, so like, she is going to school. Okay, he has done his work, work. Okay, and he has been doing his work since last 2 days. So how can we found out that this is the present time tense, this is the past time activity, this is the future, past time, this is the just present perfect activities, this is the just continuous activity, present perfect continuous activity, so how can we found out? So there are example, and through this example you will able to the understand that how can we familiarize in the written form to sentence, so how, see, I have explained these things, that what is the he, what is the subject, what is the object, so no need to more explanation, just I am giving you, orally idea, so what, so there you can found anywhere of these type sentences. I cannot exact say that surely you will found these things, but no, you can found any type of sentences, but the process and structure will be same. What will be the structure will be same? How? So how can you found out? So there are some elements, some components, or you can say some things which can describe to own self, that's I am present, I am future, I am past, or you can say I am last, present perfect activity, I am future activity, I am continuous activity. So some elements are so on his yourself, you can say his own self. How? So she is saying something, this sentence explaining something, this also, this sentence explaining